All right, where are we at today, Jenny?
Bright and early, we're going tile shopping at Dutto Freres. These two brothers, it's a salvage yard. So they have all these old tiles from Burgundy. What we said before.
They have everything, doors. I mean, everything you can imagine that's ancient for the house they have.
And that's what I want, the 17th, 18th century tile for the whole house.
Yeah.
The dinette, the hallways, and hopefully my hair doesn't frizz up and go crazy again.
These are lavoirs, I believe. Look at all these things, huh?
I think these are old lavoirs.
Yeah, they are. There's one right. That'd be the size you want right there.
I'll have to get some of the neighboring women to come wash the clothes with me. We can gossip. And this is going to be Noah's hot tub.
Yeah, I like this, huh? Wow, that'd be great for a hot tub.
This reminds me of like the old Roman baths.
Yeah, that would be cool.
There you
That's
go.
a cool radiator.
Take a close. Yeah, that's really cool.
For around a corner, I guess. It's pretty cool. All right, here's the tiles. These are the ones I think you looked at before, right, Jen? Those are them?
The bigger ones, the ones for the kitchen, I want to do the hexagon. Here they are. So this is what I'm thinking for the kitchen, something like this, the very Provençal hexagon. So we could do this in the dinette area.
Sure.
So if you do something like this, darker, lighter, and these right here are from like the 18th, 17th century all mixed. This is what's speaking to me right here. All these different ones like this. I like this.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
This really is like a treasure hunt over here, like a salvage yard. Now, unless they have bigger blocks like this.
I don't see it. Well, right behind you, right there on the ground.
Yeah, this is the other option, doing big. Now, this could be in the hallway, something like this.
No, big won't work in the hallway. That's why it doesn't look good now with the big.
So next to the kitchen, you would have this, and then right next to that is where you would have this. This would be in the adjacent dinette area.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, it's two different ones. And a lot of people are saying, oh, you should have one uniform tile throughout. I don't like that. I want different stories. I want to go into the rooms and have one tile, maybe it's bigger, a different shape. I like that. And I want to design the house for our taste, not for Architectural Digest. So we have all of our goods ready to go. We're going to take these back to the house. We're going to place them in the dinettes, the hallway, the bedrooms, just to have an idea what it looks like in the house. And we'll make our final decision there to see what we're going to purchase.
Okay, can't wait.
Off we go to the weekly market.
All right, here we go. This is Jenny's favorite time of the week.
I got my basket. I'm ready to go. Love the floors.
Yeah, that's nice.
I know, but something like in the bathroom would look good. The bathroom floor. There's my friend Vincent.
Vincent.
He makes the greatest patisseries. This is where I get all of my little petites croissants.
Well, this is Vincent.
You won an award. Tu as gagné an award.
Ah, oui, j'ai gagné.
Le meilleur croissant?
Ah, oui, aux amandes,
Almond, right here. This is it. There it is.
That's Noah's favorite, the chocolate almond croissant. This is where I get all my olives from to make my bread. Voilà, mon ami.
Bonjour.
And you want some of these, the pitted ones?
Sure.
Yeah, those are great. I love those. The look in this. Mes parents, ils viennent après tous les travaux finis.
Who'd you run into here, Jen?
Oh. Ah, c'est ma sœur, my sister,
Your sister.
Véronique.
Are you sure?
Yes. This is Cecile, who has the best organic eggs. And all the greens, the cucumbers.
Fresh stuff right here. Real fresh.
Oh,
All bio, local.
les salades? Pas de salade?
C'est que ça, que tu peux manger les crues. cuit, mais c'est plutôt cuit, un peu comme une tablette.
I'll take
Ah,
these,
oui, concombre, ça,
the cucumbers are delicious.
Very,
Oh,
very fresh.
look at all these fresh oysters.
Yeah.
Nothing like oysters on a Saturday morning.
CBS.
CBS.
Donald. Donald. How are you, Donald?
Soon I'm gonna have some of these.
Il adore les huiles.
Tell him I got sick.
Amazing.
So we're up at the top of the house here and we have no electricity. So we just called the company, got it turned on, but now we have to reset it.
How
So
I managed to get through this conversation all in French, I did, but I did. I hooked up the electricity all in French.
well, you didn't hook up anything because I'm about to turn it on. Okay. Let's
Well,
go.
It's hooked up. We just have to press a button or do something. All right, it says, let's see if Noah can do this. It said make sure.
Oh, I think it's flashing now. I just saw the thing. I think it worked. So let's go check. Let's go down and check. Okay, so let's go see if we have electricity.
I think Noah came to the rescue. You did it.
Let's see. Ah, electric.
Magic.
All right, we got it.
Perfection. All right, let's
All
go.
right.
Let's look at tiles now. These are our three options here. We do the medium tiles, or we have the smaller ones, or the big. And this is just for the dinette area. Medium, large.
So this matches our dining room that we have now, that size.
And I like it.
This is, I believe we're going to take these and put these not in here. These are nice, but I would like to have this floor match that floor because they're the two eating places, right? So I've got my little dinette and I got the dining room. I think those should be the same tiles.
So you're thinking the big ones?
No, again, just the same design. So I think we should have the smaller ones because this is the same thing. But I think it should be the same design style, just smaller because the room is so much smaller. That's what I think.
Should I do anything with this?
No, you should go back to not directing. Okay? Leave the camera work to professionals. Just beautify yourself, okay? Yeah, so I think we go with the small tiles in this room with the same design pattern that's in the dining room. That's my opinion. And in the kitchen, we've got some old Tomet tiles.
Right now, what's on the floor is what the French call moche.
Yeah.
Ugly. This is very typical Provençal with the hexagon. Now, given my feet problem, my heel problems from baking and cooking so much, we're going to have to put a mat over this, maybe like a cork mat.
Well, I said, and again, these are some of my great ideas. I said,
Here we go. Here we go.
I said we should get a custom mat made that's rubbery for her feet, and then have basically like a laminate of the toe mat on top. So it looks like a toe mat, but you actually walk on it and it's soft, so you can work in your bare shoes or be comfortable. Listen, anyone who wants any of these ideas, you just look me up, give me a shout. I got so many of these ideas.
I love it. Not your ideas, but this.
I thought you loved it.
I like those for the hallway.
See, now look at there's part of the problem is you're going to end up with this situation because they don't fit. Okay. See, we run into an issue with this hallway because this hallway is not square all the way through. There's a bulge here. I don't really understand why, but there is, and they built this out. This works perfectly if you go here. See, that fits perfect. That's really ideal. Now that I just mixed that one in there like that, and it fits perfectly, that means, and then you'd have uniformity with the front, the other room, and here. So you'd have all your floors except for the kitchen and the living room be the same. And what's kind of cool is, like, you get because these smaller ones had some pretty unique colors, like these whites and stuff. So you get some real pop out of those, you know? Yeah, I think going with these like this is the way to go, as opposed to straight across. My thinking is that if you go straight across, now you have all the rooms will all be a mishmash. Whereas if you do the tomette in the kitchen, that's one room. The living room stays the same. And then you'd have all the other rooms be this, and that would match the design that's in the other rooms. So you only have 3 different floors.
Yeah.
And you still have the 2 bathrooms. So I think you got to keep this consistency back here. I think when you have a really small house, it does matter about consistency. I think when you have a big house, you can do all those crazy floors. I think when you have a small little house, I think it kind of is important that it kind of matches up a little bit.
And this house is about 1,200 square feet.
Yeah, on a good day. I'm trying to show Jen that we have this floor right here. And then look at the contrast, right? You see this big contrast from the living room floor. Slide out of the way, I'm trying to show people. Okay, so this is like an island, this room, because over there, let me do this way. I think it's better to have it like this, yes. Okay, so I'm trying to show Jen. This is the main room, the main dining room, right? It has this beautiful tile, old tile. Then you transition into this middle room. This room is like an island because it's a little elevated over the other rooms. And
should we rip out this floor as well?
No, I like this floor.
Okay.
I think it's very unique. But then over here, we would have the same floor as in there. So we'll have it here.
I still love those big tiles.
And then you come over here and you come down to this hallway and boom, we'll have the same tiles over there. Jen would have the same tiles in her bedroom. And then around the corner, that would be the same, this pattern right here in this area. So then the only thing that's different is this one central floor.
Just so you know,
which is like an island.
As Noah said, my bedroom. Why do we have separate bedrooms? Honestly, that's the key to a long-lasting marriage, because when you have a husband that snores all night, you need your own bedroom. And it's heaven on earth.
It is pretty good, actually. Yeah, and then you'd come into the kitchen and you'd have the nice tomettes that she has right there. That will look beautiful. And then you'd reconnect over there with the tiles again. I think that's a really good plan. We're going to have our tile guy come and confirm that with us, but I think that really makes a lot of sense.
And we have to decide what to do on the windowsills as well. Tiles for there and here.
That's got to be something different. I don't think those are too thick. You have to see how they have thin. I think you want to get the thinner tiles. Yeah. Just something that's a little more classy than those.
All right, we have a lot to think about for tiles.
All right, tile day, day 1. Peace.